don't know. Meta Knight's pretty good.
See, like there's like three different does well against Magolors. There's like the artist does well against Magolor, the GUI does well against Magolor, and then there's the staff does well against Magolor.
Right, where it's like staff is like, well, that's better than having to deal with Yo-Yo or Water. Then there's artist, which is like, yeah, this actually works fairly well. Then there's GUI, who's like, this is a actual winning matchup. I don't know if this is the second winning matchup. We will have to see.
Yeah.
It's not
I
that
just
I've
thought of a
seen
really
a lot
good
of.
name for
Meta
him.
Knight is a character who's really caught on the last few weeks. Wasn't really
Yeah.
in the meta at all until, I mean, I would say probably halfway through last season when Depuff showed up and beat Pizza Time with MK. Because that was one of our biggest events, and that came out of absolutely nowhere.
No, absolutely.
Wow, those were
then
3 fast
We also
loops.
saw, yeah, I think he's actually not getting optimal damage off that, because he's doing them so fast. You can definitely let more hits of it play out.
Yeah.
Oh, really good spacing on that. Big punish. P47 gets back in the lead.
Even though MK has this like infamous air movement, Magolor arguably has it better.
Yeah.
Just
Magolor
by
has
virtue
the
of being able to
teleport,
float
but
the
also
teleport.
doesn't have the same level of air speed. Also doesn't have that threat range in the air. Because Magolor can full hop, dash attack, and even reach the ceiling on this stage, but he doesn't speed across the stage the way MK does with like constant hitboxes everywhere. Poyo's also doing a really good job getting his charge the moment he can on that sword beam.
To be fair, MK has Kirby airspeed and just has like the bandana D air movement.
Right,
but
he also does have Shuttle Loop to move around and can do
Shuttle Loop is an incredible air movement.
And also Condor Dive that we're not seeing much of right now. Condor Dive is terrifying. Massive hitbox that has a splash box on both sides.
Yeah,
really,
one of the best,
really
probably the best landing option in the game.
Yeah, it's up there. Really
no, I think it is the best landing option.
I don't know. It loses to more things than Paradive Kick, but it's faster and has more range.
Coming back here, almost evening it out.
I think purely as a landing option and not as a combo starter. I think.
Ooh,
but
okay,
anyway.
one big hit. How much can Poyo get off this? P47 has no teleport. Can he get an apple back out? Oh, just goes in with a dash attack instead.
Yep. All right.
Apple down to land.
This could be big.
Ooh, fastballs to the apple and spikes him.
Ooh, very close for Poyo.
Placement on all of these are so good.
It's really anyone's game though if Poyo can get those confirms.
Yep, one more loop of the infinite will kill. Oh, this could be it. If he doesn't drop it, he drops it.
Oh my god.
Poyo drops the conversion.
Poyo, the choke artisan.
Of anything will kill Poyo. Sitting at 2 health. P47 only at 18. Full jab, anything like that.
A multi-hit of apple would kill.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
However,
this is
2
crazy.
more sword beams will be it, but dash attack will clip him. And P47 takes the game. What a start.
If every game of this set is going to be like this, then wow.
Yeah.
What a crazy first game. P47 barely clutching it out. Poyo's MK has gotten so good. Also, definitely had the chance to win that game, but just uncomfortable on the infinite still.
At the same time,
the
we often talk about Poyo as though he is this like unbeatable player, but he has had to make the loser's run of a lifetime at this point.
Who did he lose to in winner's side? Was it Nuggets again?
He lost to winners top 8 qualifiers, Colgate.
Oh, P47. You said Poyo. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Colgate.
Poyo made it to semis and then lost to barely. He beat Croc, but it was game 5, and then he lost 5-1 to Nuggets. P47 with a shocking loss to Colgate. Ended my night a little early to fight him for 9th, which means I got 9th. And then a 5-2 over Ninja as well. So if P47 is going to win this event, it's going to be with an insane loser's run.
Yep.
The runs so far would have to be me, Ninja, Poyo, Ruby. Yeah, it would have to be me, Ninja, Poyo, Ruby, Colgate, and then Nuggets twice. If he can do all of that, that would be unbelievably impressive and really secure his spot as number 1 in this game, even with the loss today. I think if you can make that loser's run, that's too impressive.
Yeah, it's gonna leave a bad taste in everyone's mouth when he has to leave spring. Because no
I
one,
wonder
no one.
if Magolor can crouch MK dash tech,
Yes.
or if he's too
yeah,
tall.
Everyone can. Mag's crouch is the same as Kirby.
Okay.
The only crouch height that is different is DDD. Everyone else's is universal. But the thing with that is that Shuttle Loop picks up crouches. So if they dash attack and cancel it into Shuttle Loop at a certain point in time, you can actually still hit people if they're not right at the beginning of the range.
The thing is, Magolor's damage is not very good without Apple.
Yeah. Magolor has like a couple of big combos, and then a bunch of little chip shots over time. But if you can avoid the apple, his damage output's pretty average at best. That being said,
Yeah.
apple is the best move in the game, so you often cannot avoid it. Ooh, good timing on that jab. Doesn't give P47 time to teleport out. He's usually so consistent about that.
Oh wow, dodges away from the apple. Excellent awareness.
I feel like that was the time where the Ninja 11 patented teleport dash attack would have actually been smart.
Ooh.
Because Poyo's been ready for these dash attacks. He's been jabbing them, getting a lot of damage. Meta Knight jab hurts a lot.
Oh my god, P47 is almost dead.
Yep, 3 more sword beams will
Oh,
kill. Sword
wow.
beams do 6 through guts.
I always
Meta
forget.
Knight sword move will kill. Alright,
I
now
always
2 more
forget
sword
how
beams
much-
for anything else.
Oh my god, if P47 brings this back, that'll be huge. It's not impossible, obviously, but it's gonna be hard.
Now at 3 health. And the
Oh
back
my-
hit of Meta Knight jump dash attack. Really good spacing from Poyo. 1-1.
Wait, Meta.
Yep,
he has-
Meta
he
Knight jump
has
dash
the,
attack hits in the back first.
He has the hammer jump dash attack kind of thing, where he jumps and spins
Right.
around him in a circle, and the back hit.
I
Yeah.
kind of
is
thought
just
that it
a-
was a wing flap.
It's
No,
it's
it's,
much.
The only wing flap is his double jump, that which has a hitbox on it.
Right. I thought that's what hit him, but I guess
No,
not.
it was a jump dash attack, and it traded to get the last hit.
Nice.
It's not
All
very
right.
big behind him, but as long as it gets there,
Yeah.
it was enough because P47 was
Speaking
on
of
the ball.
hitboxes, Ruby
Yeah,
is
well,
currently in the
good trade,
process
but that
of
was-
getting us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ruby is currently in the process of getting us wrestler command grab hitboxes, which will
Ooh,
be
nice.
very helpful.
Okay. Very curious about that.
Yep. She couldn't really do water because its hitboxes
so
are
weird.
really weird.
Yeah.
Like she could only do like rainbow and like 2B and the dash hitbox, but
Yeah.
dash B, 8B, and the
Oh,
projectile
and the
obviously.
turnaround, which is even more bullshit than I thought it was.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know was possible.
Yeah, no, that's
But it was
that's
actually better than I expected. That's absolutely unbelievable.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Oh, and as long as we have a quick downtime here while I'm getting killed by Magolor, thank you for 100 followers, everyone. We hit 100 followers as of about an hour ago. I
Let's
believe Croc- I
go!
believe it was
Triple
actually Croc
digit
himself,
time.
who was our 100th follower.
Support the scene.
Shout out to
Oh.
Croc. He's a friend. And we have an incredible game, an incredible set going on to celebrate it here.
Yeah.
This has been, we're only 2 games in, this has already been one of the best sets that I've ever seen. If the whole
Yeah.
set plays out like this, it's been so tight the whole time.
This is the set that I'm going to show to my friends to get them.
Yeah.
Fighters too. Wow, the triple parry. Fun fact, parrying in Kirby Fighters 2 is actually harder than parrying in Third Strike.
Isn't it the same?
It's a 10 frame window versus a 6 frame window.
Yeah, Third Strike is 6.
Third Strike is 6?
Yeah.
Oh, someone told me it was a 10 frame window. Never mind. It's just
No,
as hard as
Third
Third
Strike's
Strike.
not that easy. But yeah, it is the same. Which makes it even crazier to me that Justin power shields every single move I ever press in his general direction.
Yeah, to be fair, Parrying in this game is slightly easier because
You don't have
it's
high-lows to worry about.
yeah, and you also parry multi-hits
Yeah.
automatically.
Although you can
So, like,
multi-parry them as well sometimes.
yeah.
That's always fun. Okay, good spacing.
You
from Poyo to
auto
stay
parry
alive, but
multi-hits
it's a
and
big
you
apple
can-
conversion to get him close to death.
Yeah.
Poyo needs a couple of big hits without getting hit himself. Oh, really good movement on the shuttle loop. I like how Poyo is staying patient here. Even on this tiny stage and with a big deficit, he's looking for his chances, charging his Skyward Strike. And just looking for an opportunity. He knows he'll get big damage off one combo. So in the meantime, he's actually winning the zoning war against Magolor with Meta Knight.
Yep.
Very impressive. Gotta be careful about jabbing towards that apple, though. Oh, if he read that teleport, could have tied up the game, maybe even taken it, but the dash hack will take it instead.
Yep. Man, I feel like your Discord stream is on a slight delay.
It very well might be.
Okay. It is. I mean, it does make it a little hard to commentate talking
Yeah.
about stuff that I haven't seen yet, but
Oh yeah, no,
It's-
I mean, because it's going from the TV to my computer, which is pretty much lagless, and then window capturing OBS from Discord. So there's a couple steps.
okay.
But yeah, unfortunately, I don't really have a way to make that any better.
It's whatever. Also,
Alright, so bubbly clouds, the next
yeah.
next stage.
Also,
here.
when I did join Nuggets' stream, he had OBS open and he was streaming that to me, but it had all like the buttons and stuff. So how do you stream OBS without having that?
It did that the first time, and then I figured out a way to fix it, and I don't honestly remember it because it was like 3 months ago. But I haven't had a problem with it since.
It's all good.
There's a different option you can select when it's like giving you the choices of what to stream. And mine just like, I got something right where it now autocorrects to just streaming the window of like what I'm broadcasting.
Yeah,
Ooh. An Ultra Sword that almost connects, not quite.
that was an intentional Ultra Sword.
That was definitely intentional. Okay, good spike. Can he get the apple? Not quite. Just out of that massive hitbox. Poyo down early on, but not by much. Very tight game here. And I think Poyo's starting to figure out a little bit of how to challenge these teleports. Meta Knight has the speed and the hitboxes to punish them if he's in close range. Ooh, that one goes farther than Poyo expected, though. So yeah, I think P47 is going to have to do a better job, like he did right there, of teleporting near the apple as often as he can. Got away with one right there. No apple out, no teleport either. Poyo misses a chance for a big opportunity there.
Yeah, this
And
is
now after
huge.
that, Poyo is down by quite a bit. This might be an apple combo, not quite again. It hasn't charged yet.
Yeah, I don't see Poyo winning this game.
And he's got to start reading those teleports away when he doesn't have a true combo or a dash attack, and dash attacking back the other way, or shuttle looping back or something. Missing out on a lot of potential punishes, because obviously it's 50-50. You can't always do that on reaction every time. But the fact that he's never going for it means that P47 knows he can just teleport away for free every time. Fantastic
Yeah.
job avoiding the apple there with that combo. Poyo trying to bring it back, but it's probably too little too late at 6 HP, and it will be with the spike right there, 3-1.
All right.
Sorry, trying to get in the spirit of games done quick with the rapid fire commentary.
Yeah. The amazing apple skip from P47.
It's where you skip playing neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to come up with speedrun names for everything this week.
Yeah.
We should get a...
P47
something-
doing
we
the
should have something
tournament any
that's called
percent
Palace
right
Skip.
now.
Have you heard that story?
Yeah. No, I'm
That's
not.
my favorite. That's my favorite thing about speedrun culture is they'll name skips after stuff that makes total sense or stuff that's like 100% unrelated. And you just have to know the story behind it. So like, there's
Yeah.
a skip. There's a major skip in I think it's Ori and the Blind Forest, but one of those games of the Ori series, and it's called Palace Skip. There are no palaces in Ori and the Blind Forest. It's named that because it was found in a hotel room at a GDQ while there was a stream of I believe it was a Paper Mario game that had a palace skip in it. So they named
Oh.
the skip they found Palace Skip, even though the entire game does not have a palace in it.
Isn't Ori and the Blind Forest like a really boring game to watch speedrun because you can just long warp after the dungeon?
I haven't watched much of the original one. I saw a race of the sequel, and it was fascinating.
No, I'm sure the sequel is fascinating because they
Yeah.
probably patched long warping.
I have not watched much of the original game. There was a race on GDQ yesterday between actually Scarfelt, the Smash player. They won, and
Oh, wow.
Scarfelt and who they have the second best time. It was between them and the world record holder, and Scarfelt won by like 5 or 10 seconds. It was a great race.
That's
but
awesome.
that was a really cool game to watch. A lot of really cool advanced movement tech. For anyone who's watched or played Rivals of Aether, Ori moves exactly the way they do in Rivals.
That's really cool.
Which is really cool, including the dash and everything. Like,
Yeah, I play
they
Rivals.
ported
of
over
Aether.
the mechanics
Sorry, I
incredibly
mean, I love Ori. It's my favorite video game. Anyway, let's see if Poyo has a significant lead here.
oh, big dash attack. Can he get the apple off it? Not quite. I feel like that could have been an immediate apple. But P47 was not ready for it yet. And an incredible timing. Oh, but P47 takes it back with the apple toss.
Oh, huge
Love the
lead
counter dive, though.
destroyed.
Man, Poyo had a chance to. He had a lead. He had a chance to make it significantly bigger. Barely missed it. And then P47 ends up getting an apple toss and almost an Ultra Sword after it. And now Poyo's still in this, but P47 with a decent lead.
Yep.
And that's the kind of teleport he's got to react to. He has all the time in the world to react to that one. It's
For
easier
sure.
said than done, I know. I mean, I play Parasol, who has the same kind of thing. And P47 is very good at mixing up his exact timings, but Meta Knight one of those characters where to be able to win this matchup, you've got to be able to do that, and he is a character who can. Oh, incredible spacing on that dash attack.
All right, awesome.
Oh, trade. Works out for Poyo, but doesn't get a full combo. This is such a close game. Poyo down by 11 health right now. One full apple will kill, but so will one full Meta Knight combo if Poyo doesn't drop it.
Yep.
We get another
Oh,
P47
come on,
apple
Poyo.
to disrupt any potential approaches. And Poyo
God.
in some trouble now and gets clipped with the edge of the apple.
Yep.
That will be another game to P47. Still an
Good job,
incredibly tight
P47.
set, despite the 4-1 scoreboard. Poyo has been so close in every game. Well, every game
Poyo's
except one, but
Poyo's probably kicking himself right now.
we have had four last hit games out of 5 in this set. I wonder if
You might think so, but I think Poyo is definitely just kind of. I feel like Poyo is pretty calm right now. I feel like Poyo's sitting and adjusting right now.
Yeah, I think Poyo could make a comeback.
Famous for that, but
Really?
no.
I did not know that.
But
Hey, elaborate. I'm curious.
I'm not going to. No.
Okay, cool.
I'll leave it at that. He's got to win 4 games in a row here. Oh, you tried. Good job, man. Grab ranges are so pathetic in this game.
Yeah. I mean, it's realistic to like real life. I mean, like it's like how Street
yes,
Fighter
but
does
what
it.
part of Kirby is realistic to real life?
Well, it's like how Street Fighter does it.
I feel like grabs are smaller here.
I disagree. I think the grabs are just about the same size as in Street Fighter. It's just like poofier characters.
I don't know. It's like it's small. Oh my god! Incredible Ultra Sword to catch the shuttle loop across screen. That was fully
Jesus.
intentional. It had to be the jump Ultra Sword. Getting a jump
Yep.
Ultra Sword to come out in that situation is incredibly difficult as well. That's like one of the few really demanding inputs this game has.
Well, yeah. How do you charge?
out of that movement? Like jumping
Yeah, how do you
forwards.
charge down and then jump without sliding? I don't.
As a Parasol main, anything is possible.
Okay, I see.
But sometimes it's very difficult to work charges into movement patterns like that. Certainly something I had to work on learning Parasol. Talking about the Skullgirls character, for anyone who's not familiar. Parasol in this game does not have charge inputs.
Yeah.
Parasol has a charge DP and a charge projectile and all that you have to use
Yeah.
in, like mid-combo.
Thinking of learning Urian, because Urian
wow,
has.
so
Oh, you're
Urian-
so sad.
My favorite part of Third Strike is OP, and Urian's OP is the best in the
Urian
game.
has the best by far.
Yeah.
I
And-
played,
and
I played
just-
in a lot
you
of
just
Counter-Strike
reflect was
tournaments
so
early
cool.
on this summer because the West Coast Skullgirls online brackets I was entering, they also had a couple Third Strike players and they ran that, and it was often like a 6-man bracket and there were 2 incredibly good Urian players. So I
Was
got
the
beat up by
Doctor
Urian
Stone
pretty
around?
much
P47
once
gets
per
out.
bracket. It was insane. Oh,
Yeah, Poyo's like just doing his
Poyo,
shuttle
yeah.
loop like way too early.
But
Poyo
Poyo does take the game though.
Yep, extends the set a bit more.
All right. There's too many cooks in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'll meet myself.
Yep, all good. We'll see you later. Alright, we got 4-2 right here.
All right.
Oh, I
Uh,
just
he's
remembered.
going-
I wanted to tell you. Check mapping discussion. There's wrestler grabs.
Oh, Wrestler Grabs came out?
Yeah, in mapping
Oh,
discussion.
nice.
Yep. New hitboxes dropped.
New hitboxes dropped.
Okay, now I'm gone. But
Wow. Yep, that 8B1 makes sense. It's small, but he doesn't have a hitbox on his hands or even the top of his head. So it beats out a
Yeah.
lot of stuff. Hurt
I
box.
feel like rather than hitboxes being disjointed in this game, I feel like hurt boxes are disjointed
Hurt
in this game.
boxes shrink to make moves more disjointed, yeah. I am fairly certain Yo-Yo has some of those, but I can't confirm because I don't know how to find hitboxes. But it definitely feels like Yo-Yo kind of ducks out of the way of things more than some characters.
Yeah.
And Wrestler also gets a lot of leverage off that. Let's see what the counter pick is. Ooh, Springy. Interesting. So this is going to be one of the only times where I will ever bring up the 2 very important moves in this matchup on this stage. Black Hole and Ultra Sword.
Oh, what
Absolutely.
what stage are we playing
It's
on?
Springy for Magolor MK.
Oh,
and
bro.
We've already seen P47 show that he's willing to use especially Ultra Sword and also occasionally Black Hole in order to anti-air Meta Knight, especially with Poyo, who likes to fly around a lot. On this stage, he doesn't have a lot of room to fly around, so even though this is not a good Magolor stage in a vacuum, it'll be very hard for Poyo to spend as much time flying around the sky as he usually does without getting anti-aired by one of P47's surprisingly useful moves on this stage. Oh, that was fantastic, though, by Poyo. Sneaks in and shuttle loops out before the apple goes off.
Oh, excellent shuttle loop.
So Poyo with a slight lead early on in this game.
Yep. I think that Poyo could easily. I think that Poyo, if
Yeah, well, I
you just play
understand
super
the
patient.
concept of this counter pick. I don't actually agree with it in practice. I think this is a stage that should benefit Poyo. Even though he likes to play in the air, I think he's going to be able to play on the ground, and it'll benefit him more than it'll benefit P47.
I think Springy is such an important stage to have on the rule set as a whole. Not
Oh, I
like
completely agree. Yeah.
I mean, Poyo's air defensive game is like really strong, but he hasn't. I don't think he's gotten a single like full shuttle loop combo.
Yeah, I mean, he's
This
not
whole
known
set.
for his combo game in general. He's gotten a little better about it than last time we saw it on stream. Oh, huge conversion. P47 ties the game up off that.
oh,
Down
wow,
by less than 20 HP now.
which is not a
Which
lead
is,
for
you know,
people.
at this point it's within 1 Shadow Ball. Oh, that's an apple! Poyo in danger.
Oh,
Can he get
no.
a full combo here? Gets most of it.
One more combo from Meta Knight will do it here.
Oh, and I also really like, I meant to point this out earlier, because P47's done it a few times, but really well done thing from P47. He will put a black hole in the corner when he's camping. The Ultra Sword again comes out at the crucial moment.
Oh
Last hit
no!
situation, both single digits.
Holy shit! This is so exciting.
This is
2
anyone's
sword beams
game
or
here.
one of anything else will kill P47. Any hitbox that Mag has will kill Meta Knight.
Oh no!
And the Shadow Ball will take it. Fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
Rising dash attack into Sphere Slide. P47 takes a thriller of a set 5-2.